Make sure my volume is up. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi over here. If it's my Wi-Fi or my phone or what, but anywho, I just have to do one live and share it across my platforms. Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Hey ooh la la. Hey y'all. Can y'all share this live please? I don't care where you share it to. Share it to Facebook, share it wherever you want to. Hi Eric. So yes, y'all, I had a homework assignment. And make sure y'all come in and hit the like button, please. I had a homework assignment. I'm probably not supposed to be telling y'all this, but y'all know I'm transparent, so I'm telling y'all. But I had a homework assignment, and so I just decided, you know, this could be my homework assignment, you know. So my homework assignment was to go live, you know, 2 times this week. And y'all know I don't go live. You know, that's not my thing. I get on here, I post my content, and I get off. Whether it's my skit videos, my motivational stuff, my inspirational stuff, and then I hop off. But tell your grandson I said, hey. He said they don't know, you can't hear them all. Hey, baby. So, yes, my homework assignment for this week was, y'all see, I got it right here. All my stuff. Y'all see my checks, and I got highlighted what I don't have done. So we had a week to complete this homework. And so one of our, a part of it was to go live twice this week. And so I went live Thursday right before I did my class. I went live and came on and chatted with everybody for a minute, and just to give people a reminder and a heads up, you know, about the class. And so I was like, okay, I could go live Sunday. And then I'm like, okay, no, Sunday. Hey, Alexis. I'm like, Sunday starts a, okay. I was like, Sunday starts a new week. So, Ambrielle, do it today. And so, the topic, if you guys read in my caption, is, that's why I said, let's talk business, baby. Like, let's dive all the way in. That's why I want y'all to share this live. Tag somebody. I don't know if you can tag over here on YouTube, but tag, share it in a message. It don't matter how you do it. Just get it out to somebody. Hello, Bruno. How are you? So, today we are going to be talking about the importance of a business coach and a mentor. And so again, this may not be the live for you, because when it comes to, that's why I said we're gonna get deep. We're really gonna dive in. When it comes to, let's see, I'm just gonna have to ignore y'all trolls and stuff today. Because I'm not gonna keep stopping and blocking y'all. So y'all just, I'm gonna ignore them, y'all ignore them. So like I said, we're gonna dive deep into this or whatever. I'm gonna share with you guys like my journey, my entrepreneur journey, how I got started, you know, how I became an entrepreneur and a business owner. I'm gonna share all of that with y'all. That's why I said we're gonna get deep. We're gonna really talk about it. So anyways, I have been an entrepreneur since 2019. So some people would say I'm new, you know, I'm not really seasoned, and some people would say, oh no, you know, that's good or whatever, because a lot of people, y'all, do not make it past 2 years of being an entrepreneur. They don't. Being an entrepreneur is really faith-based, like for real. If your faith is not strong, this is not for you. And that's why I said, also, that's what I was saying before the trolls started commenting. this may not be the live for you, and that's okay, you know, because we talking business, we talking real life stuff, and you have to have the mindset to understand what we getting ready to dive into and talk about. If you don't understand that, if you don't know business, then I don't, you know, you're not gonna grasp any of this, what I'm about to talk about. So, like I said, I started in 2019. I was basically forced into becoming an entrepreneur. Let's see. Oh, for real, sis? Girl, I just did this live out of nowhere so I could get my, you know, I texted you last night and said, I got one more live to do for our homework. So I was gonna do it tomorrow, and I'm like, girl, just do it today. And, you know, something yesterday gave me my homework assignment for today. So I was like, why not? You know, that's a perfect topic. I'm gonna take that and use it. So anyways, back to my story. I was forced into being an entrepreneur. It was not something that I had planned to do for years. I was not one of those people where it was like, oh, I want to be a business owner, I want to be my own boss. It was none of that. I was working at UPS. When I left UPS, I found a job closer to home because the first UPS facility that I was at, it closed down. We lost our contract, so they moved us further out into Atlanta, and so that was like an hour drive, an hour plus when it was traffic from my home. So I ended up leaving UPS, and I had been there like over 5 years. And so I ended up leaving UPS, found a job closer to home, and I took a pay cut because I'm like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. At the time, I was doing Uber as well, just to make ends meet because I'm a single mom, 3 kids, you know. And so this particular job that I was hired on, when I started that job, y'all, I worked with a lot of women of a different race. I'm just gonna say that, you know, and leave it at that. But I worked with a lot of women of a different race than myself. And I could not understand for the life of me why they were bothering me. When I say bothering me, y'all know like women can be very catty. So when you working on a job or whatever, and you're in a position that they don't want you to be in, any little thing that you do, they telling on you. They you know, like they complaining or whatever. Like literally they was trying to get me out of there or whatever. And I'm not leaving when y'all, that's just me. I'm one of them type of females, you know, dominant. I'm not leaving when y'all say I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave when I get ready to leave. So again, I had started, you know, working on my plan B. I was like, you know, I gotta get out of here or whatever. And again, when I get ready to go, y'all not gonna force, y'all not gonna make me leave. It's gonna be when I get ready to go. So I just started praying and praying and praying, and I'm like, dang, like it's got to be something else. So then I started thinking, right, ooh la la. So I started thinking, like, what is it that I like to do? Like, what is it that I love to do, I enjoy doing? Because we just got started, Ashley. I'm just sharing my testimony. And so I was like, what is it that I like to do? Like, what is it that I enjoy doing? It's not gonna feel like work, you know. And I literally, y'all, could not think of nothing for the life of me. And then cleaning came to me. And I was like, oh, I love to clean. I enjoy cleaning. It's therapeutic for me, you know. So I was like, maybe I could start, you know, a cleaning company. I could start cleaning people's houses and, you know, apartments or whatever. The vision that I had for my cleaning company was to one day own a cleaning company where I send people out, where I have workers and they go out and they clean facilities. And you know, like when I worked at UPS, we had a cleaning company that we hired that came in and they would clean the restrooms and, you know, the break room and stuff like that. So that was the vision that I had. That was my, you know, my plan. So every day at work, mind you, I'm on my 9 to 5. Every day at work, I'm Googling how to start a business. I'm Googling what's the first steps to start a business. I'm tearing Google down, baby. Every single day at their job, on these people's job, on their computer, I'm tearing it down. So, and again, this is why I want to share my testimony with y'all. So like I said, I prayed and prayed and prayed. And so I never forget the day that I didn't go back. My boyfriend had woke me up. He was like, babe, like he would wake me up every morning. So he was like, babe, get up. And I was like, I'm not going. Because I was so fed up with these women, like just telling on me for every little thing, like just any little thing. They just telling. And so I did not find out till later on that the reason that they were doing me like that is because the position that I was hired for, they had their nieces applying for that position. They had their daughter-in-laws applying for that position, and I got the job. So then it all made sense to me, like why they were bothering me. So exactly, that was the push that I needed. So like I said, after praying, I'm like, okay, just like I could literally hear, y'all know that saying, when you uncomfortable, it's time for you to move, it's time for you to shift. I could literally hear like God telling me, like, I got you, you know, like go forth, I got you. And that's what I did. Like, my boyfriend was so shocked, y'all. I wish he was here so he could tell y'all, because I know that a lot of people come on here and they make up these fake stories about being homeless, or about, oh, I just left my job and jumped out on faith and now I'm successful. That ain't my story. Like, that is not my story. So I can only share mine, you know. So I'm not that coach or that mentor that's trying to persuade you to come over here and, you know, work with me, or you need to buy with me. I don't do that or whatever. So when I told him I wasn't going, he was shocked. He was like, "You not going?" I'm like, I'm not going, because it had started to bother me mentally. Like it was just bothering me, like overall, it was bothering me. And another thing that was a big issue for me, and I just posted this. I do a lot of my posting on Facebook instead of over here. But another thing that was a big issue for me, my coach gave us an assignment to post our why, and I shared my why on Facebook. Y'all can go look at it. It was like a few days ago. I'm coming in this job every day. I'm giving y'all 40 hours. I'm coming in here being harassed. I'm coming in here, I don't want to come. As soon as I pull in the parking lot, I'm dreading it. I don't want to be here. And on top of me not wanting to be here, I'm bringing home $400 a week. $400 a week. And don't get me wrong. Y'all know I don't want to say praise, because, you know, I always give, you know, my man his credit or whatever. I have a providing man. A good providing man, a good providing spouse. However, because I'm such a hustler, I want my own. Like, and I know that, you know, like I don't want for anything. I don't lack anything, but it's the hustle in me. I've always said that I want to get out and go to work and get my own. I'm not lazy. So again, what part I was telling y'all? Oh, about the $400 check. I posted my paychecks the other day when I was cleaning out. You know how you clean out your nightstand and stuff like that? The other week, I was cleaning out my nightstand and I found my old check stubs, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna post these." So when my coach gave us that assignment, she was like, "Post your why." She said, "Post your why. What shifted you into, like, your why behind your business? What shifted you into being your own boss, becoming an entrepreneur?" And so that is my why. I'm going to this job every day. I can't stand going here. I hate going here. I dread it or whatever. And then I'm coming home with $400 every week before taxes and, you know, life insurance and 401k and all that good stuff. I'm left with $400 out of my money that I done came in here and worked hard for, and I already don't want to be here. So that was my why. That was what shifted me into, it's got to be something better. I just kept telling myself it's got to be something better. So again, left the job, y'all, jumped out on faith. I mean, I just jumped out there. I was like, "God, I'm coming, catch me." So jumped out on faith, y'all. I started putting out, I started riding around to different neighborhoods. Real life, okay? This is not nobody else's story, it's mine. I started riding around to different neighborhoods. I printed out flyers. I did all this stuff at their job, at them people job, because every day I was going in there, I was like, okay, it's got to be something else. It got to be something else. I know this ain't it for me, God. I know this not it. So started printing out flyers. I started passing those flyers out to different neighborhoods. I started going to Walmart, putting them on people's cars or whatever. Me and my boyfriend, he riding me around. I'm on the passenger side. You know, you can't go inside nobody's mailbox. That's illegal, you know. But all the neighborhoods that didn't have like a no soliciting sign, I would fold my little flyer that I had made. Mind you, don't know nothing about business. I don't know nothing. I'm just on, I'm Googling it down like I just told y'all. So I would fold up my flyer. This was my flyer. Copy paper from the job. I did not have, I don't have one in here, but I just created Cliffs and flyers for his TV mounting company or whatever, for his business. And it's an actual flyer. Mistake number one, this is not a flyer. This is a piece of paper, okay? So I had printed out a lot of these, hundreds of them, while I was at work. I would print a little bit every day, take them home. So I folded this and I would slide it down on the side of their mailbox or whatever. We rolled around doing that. I got some calls back. Sometimes I didn't get calls back or whatever. So I got my very first client in my own neighborhood, like right in my neighborhood. That was my first client. So I went there to clean their house. Let me tell y'all how I know that, how God will give you signs, and how I know that I made the right decision by jumping out on faith like that. I went in those people's house. I cleaned their entire house from top to bottom. She had just had a baby, so she couldn't do it. And I knew, like right then, that was something that I understood, but I didn't know the business term for it. My target audience. Client that call. Let me know if y'all can't hear me. So anyways, I went or whatever. Oh, the target audience. So anyways, I didn't know the proper business term for it, but I knew who I wanted to target. So again, like I said, she was a mother that had just had a baby, you know, like couldn't clean her house and stuff like that. She didn't have the time because she was a new mom or whatever. And so I went and I cleaned her house, y'all. Back to how I said God will give you signs. I went in that one house and made what I make in a week. They paid me, it was either $375 or I just know it was close to $400. I made that in a day from what I would normally make in a week. So I knew right then and there, that was my confirmation from God. Like I said, we get signs and stuff like that. You just got to pay attention. I knew right then and there, I said, you know what? You said you got me. You got me. And I took off from there. I was cleaning houses like, and I didn't mind driving, because if y'all been following me for a time, y'all see I drive all the time. I'm always on the road. So I was doing houses like all over Metro Atlanta, apartments. I was in Conyers. If you guys are familiar with the Georgia area, I was in Athens. I was cleaning houses in my hometown. And word of mouth just started getting out that I was doing that. So the cleaning business was booming. If anybody, I still tell people to this day, if anybody wants to start a business and you want a low cost startup, the cleaning business, look, and you know, excuse me, y'all, and you know you don't mind cleaning, that's the route to go. You know, like if you know that you don't mind doing it and you can do it, y'all, it is good money in that. And I see this couple on Instagram where they don't do the cleaning, but they have people that they send out to go do it. Y'all, it is really, that's a very lucrative business. So while I was doing cleaning, I didn't care about, you know, people would be making jokes, calling me a janitor, you know, people from my hometown. It was, you know, I was hearing it, it would come back to me. They would be cracking jokes, calling me a janitor, or, oh, she cleaning toilets. I don't give a damn. I don't care. The same way I don't care when people be talking about me doing skits. I don't care. That's not where my mindset is. That's where your mindset is. That's what you thinking about. So, and I'm one of those type of people. I always get a janitor the same respect as the CEO. Like, we all the same. So again, that's my testimony that I just want to share with you guys of how I was kind of pushed into being an entrepreneur, and how I just jumped out on faith and just took off. So what I do want to share with y'all, like I said, the first mistake, I had these and I thought this was a flyer. You know, it's a piece of paper. This is not a flyer. That was a mistake. The next mistake is, while I was printing these, I'm on Google, remember? Because y'all know Google tell you everything. Like Google will, like, it, you know, like Google, you could just be successful from Google, you know. So I'm on Google. Anywho, I'm on Google, and I'm looking up all this stuff, how to start a business, I'm finna give y'all a rundown. Y'all write this stuff down, okay? So y'all don't do the same thing that I did. Finna give y'all the play. The first mistake, and I'm not giving y'all the whole thing because it's one of my classes that I teach. So I can't give you everything, but I'm gonna give you enough. The first mistake that I made when I was printing out those flyers was I did not have a registered business. Didn't have no registered business, no LLC, no S Corp, no C Corp. Didn't have none of that. I just went, because I'm on Google, remember? Google tell you everything that you need to know. So I'm on Google, and all I did was come up with a company name. I did not know. New entrepreneur, just out here doing something, you know. I did not know, and I wasn't aware, because I was uneducated about business, that I needed to register this business with the state, with the Secretary of State. I didn't know that. So to anybody that want to start a business, that's why I said share this live. Share it to somebody that you think may need it. To anybody that wants to start a business, your business has to be registered. If your business is not registered, it's a hobby, baby. It's not a business. You are not a business owner. That's what you do as a hobby. That's what you do on the side, okay? So that's mistake number one that I did. This is a part of my testimony, okay? So that was mistake number one that I did. Number two, I had my personal cell phone number on all these flyers that I'm just passing out all over. When people were contacting me to book me to clean their home, they was contacting me through my personal number, my personal cell phone number. That's mistake number two. If you are a business owner and you are operating a business, you should not be conducting business through your personal cell phone number. It don't even matter if you got a Google Voice number or whatever, you know, like, or something like that, but you should not be doing business through your personal cell phone, your personal number. That was mistake number two. So remember, the business ain't registered. I don't have no business phone number. I just got a name up here that I came up with. I just got my personal cell phone number up here. Okay, let's move on to mistake number three, okay? Mistake number three was my personal email. I had my personal email up there. So if you are operating a business, you should not be conducting business, again, through your personal cell phone. Your personal email. You should have an email, a business email that has your domain attached to it. So let's move on to now. I know that the business is supposed to be registered, okay? Where did I get that from? I don't know if I watched, Cliff was like, babe, I want you to watch this lady. She cleans. It was a YouTube video. So mind you, my mind is still far from, I need a coach. I need a mentor. My mind is still so far from that. Why? Because I don't know. I'm a brand new entrepreneur, business owner. I don't even know that I need a coach. I don't even know that I need help. Didn't even know that existed, you know. So again, Cliff was like, watch this video. He was like, I feel like it'll be real helpful for you, you know, very informative. So he was like, this lady does cleaning. She been doing it for a while or whatever. She gonna give you tips on what to do, what not to do. Who is that? Oh, she gonna give you tips on. That's my sis Tanya Valencia. That's my tribe sister. And so he was like, she gonna give you tips on what to do, what not to do, and all of that stuff. So I watched the video, and I want to say that was when I was introduced to that the business had to be registered. So I'm gonna tell y'all the next mistake that I made that I don't want y'all to do. So now that I know, I'm listening to this lady talk. She talking about, oh yeah, go register your business with your Georgia Secretary of State. Da 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 da. So I'm like, oh, okay, you know. So I go on there. I'm looking. Mind you, when I was on Google, I found something on Google that said you could register a business through the Department of Revenue. That's what Google told me. You know, since remember, because we can find everything on Google. Remember. Y'all remember that's what people saying. So I was on Google and I thought that I could register my business through the Georgia Department of Revenue. Okay? So after watching this lady and she said something about the Georgia Secretary of State, that's when I said, oh, no wonder I couldn't get it registered on there when I went on there looking, because I was on the wrong shit. So now I go to the Georgia Secretary of State. And she said you have to make sure your name is not taken. So I go to the Georgia Secretary of State and I type in that same name that I had on my little fake flyers that I had printed up. I type in that same name, y'all, it wasn't taken. So I was able to secure that name for my cleaning company. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this last mistake that I did. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it at that. If you don't get it or go over your head, then like I said at the beginning of the live, it's not the live for you. But if you get it, I just gave y'all some gems and some nuggets right there on everything that I did wrong. So the last mistake that I did, I remember we on YouTube. The lady Cliff done brought home this video. He done put it on TV, told me to watch it. So the lady say go register the business, right? So I go to the Secretary of State to register my business. I'm on there. I'm just winging it. I'm filling out stuff. I don't have an EIN. Write it down. If you don't know what an EIN is, it's your employee identification number. It is similar to like we have a social security number. That's your business social security number. Okay? That's another nugget. Write it down. I don't have an EIN. I don't have a business email. I don't have a business address. I don't have a business phone number. I don't have none of this stuff. All I got is me, Amber L. So I'm on here registering my business on the Georgia Secretary of State, and I'm putting all my personal information on here. That is a big no-no. A big no-no. But because I don't have no mentor, I ain't got no business coach. Okay? You can find everything on Google. Okay? So quit listening to people who don't operate a business. Stop listening to people that you would not switch places with. They can't tell you nothing. They can't tell you nothing about no business because they're not running one. They're not operating one. Okay? So again, I don't went on here. I'm registering my business. I'm putting all my personal information on there. Why is this a big mistake? Why is this a big no-no? Because these are public records. Okay? To my people, one thing about me, I know my stuff. I teach from experience. And I tell my students all the time, I want y'all to avoid the mistakes that I made. The mistakes that I did, I don't want y'all to do that. Don't do that. It cost me a lot of money. So again, now I got my personal address, which is very dangerous, on a government site where anybody can pull it up. Anybody can look at it. Why? I don't have a mentor. I don't have a business coach. I'm on Google. I'm doing what I saw on Google to do. So again, I just wanted to share my testimony with you guys and let y'all know it's important to invest in yourself. why it's so important to get you a coach, get you a mentor. Don't listen to these people telling you. You can find that on Google. Don't listen to them. Show me your success. Show me what you done did. Let me see your business. Let me see it. Let me see your business. And then you can tell me what I could go find on Google. Until then, don't listen. Those are small-minded people. Very small-minded. And you got to always remember, you are your biggest investment. You are your biggest investment. When I tell y'all, I have invested thousands of dollars. Like, I wish Cliff was sitting here so he could tell y'all, just so he could vouch and tell y'all, like, she don't care what she pay. Like, if she want to learn it, I don't care what it is. If I feel like it's, and when I say I don't care what it is, I don't care what the price is. I don't care what the dollar amount is. Because something that I had to understand when I went into business, when I became an entrepreneur, something that I had to understand is, what is my ROI going to be? For those of you, and again, I'm talking to people who ready to mindset shift. Now, I'm not talking to stagnant people. I'm not talking to stuck people. I'm not talking to people who don't want to elevate. So to those of you who don't know what ROI is return of investment. So you got to always look at what your return of investment is going to be. If I pay $100 for this course and it's going to help me to make $500 a day, I want it. I want it. If I pay $1,000 for this course, and that's what I was just about to tell y'all, if I want it and it's something that I want to do and I feel it's a good investment for me, I'm dropping it. I don't care what it is. I don't care. I don't care what the amount is. And I'm not talking like I'm rich, because I'm not. But I know what I invest in myself, I'm going to get back. As long as I implement and I use the strategies and the tools that they give me, I'm going to get it back. So I don't mind dropping whatever on it if I got it. If it's going to help me to help up here and to further me and to, like get me further into my next level of success, I'm going to do it. So stop listening to people who aren't somebody that you wouldn't trade places with. Somebody who can't tell you the first thing about business. So back to my testimony, if I had a business coach and a mentor, so before I even was looking up how to start a business, I'm gonna say, let me rephrase that. Before I should have been looking up, before I researched anything, before I looked up how to start a business, what do you need to get started? How do you register your business and all this stuff? Before I looked up any of that, y'all, I should have been looking up mentors and coaches. It would have saved me so much money. It would have saved me so many costly mistakes that I made. I should have been finding me a mentor to guide me. I should have been finding me a business coach to guide me. So back to what I was saying, I teach from experience. I know my shit and I stand on it. I stand by it because I know that it works. I have invested thousands of dollars. And that's why I said I wish my man was in here so he could tell y'all, she don't care, she will pay it. If she see your work and she see your results, you got to show me some proven results. So to my people that don't have a mentor or a coach, let's get into that. I got that wrote down here too, because I had some stuff I want to talk about today. So again, to my people who are looking to find a mentor or a coach, a business coach, make sure they are showing you and they have proof of, if you telling me you can make me a 6-figure earner, I want to see where you making $10,000 a month, $8,000, $9,000 a month. I want to see it. We live in a show me society. So when people are always saying people are bragging and this and that, no, people are not bragging. That's a marketing strategy that I learned from my mentor. Because Google didn't tell me that. When I was on Google trying to figure out how to start a business, Google did not tell me that. My mentor taught me that. We live in a show me society. So when I'm posting and showing people, I made $4,000 off a video. I did a video with my content sister. She is on here, Beautifully Healed. Made $9,000. One video. One. So when I'm posting this, It's not being posted to brag. I'm not posting it to say, oh, look, like I'm not used to nothing. No, I'm posting it because of the industry and the field that I am in. I'm a business coach, and I'm gonna always let my students know, or anybody that's inquiring about my services or working with me, I'm gonna always let them know, baby, I got proven results. You want to talk about receipts? I got them for days. and because I am so humble, my coach just talked about this the other day. She said we don't humble ourselves to people. In the Bible it says humble yourself unto the Lord. But because I am so humble, I don't even post a lot of the times when people are bragging about me and shouting me out. It don't even get posted. All this morning, I took time and dedicated time. Melissa, my sis, will tell y'all. I told them in my collaboration group, I'm going to take time today to post my student reviews. This is something that I suck at doing, and I need to do more of it. I don't do it enough because I'm not that person that like to brag on myself and this and that. I don't do that. But as a business coach, you need to show people what you do. You need to show people what you're saying you can teach them. I want to see some other students that you taught. I want to see what they did. I want to see you doing it. So that's how I find my coach. That's how I find my mentor. Show me that you're saying you can do what you're telling me. I want to see it. Show it to me. So again, to the people that are looking for a mentor, looking for a business coach, that's all you got to do is vet them. That's all you got to do. Make sure that they can do exactly what they're telling you can do. That's how a lot of people people are getting over on people. So that's what I want to talk about with the proven results. Want to dive into that. The next thing that I want to talk about is guidance and clarity, which we already, basically like touched it a little bit or whatever. When you have a mentor, when you have a business coach, that's what you're getting from them. That's what you're going to get from me. Erica took my class. Erica's over here on on YouTube. Erica took my class. Y'all know what she told me the next morning when I woke up? I woke up to reviews galore. Y'all know what she said in her review? Thank you for being so patient. You answer every single question. Every single question. She said you answered it so patiently because this is in me. It's in me. It's my gift. So I'm not that coach that's going to get agitated with you. Daisy. Let's talk about Daisy's. Daisy wrote 2 reviews. Let's talk about the first one that she put up and shared. She said we've been in this class for almost 4 hours. Almost 4 hours. She said, I enjoyed every bit of it. Another young lady shared, put her review up. Guess what she said? Y'all, we was in that class for 3.5 hours. It was never a dull moment. Not one. So again, what I teach, I stand on it. And I had already said on my live to the haters, and the people in the back, I had already said on my live, come with y'all notes in the reviews. We got 4 pages of notes. This was well worth. This was well worth more than $37. So I had already told them, come with your notes. It's a lot. It's a lot to learn, but we're gonna have fun. It's not a boring class. I am not a boring teacher. See, that's when you know it's your gift. When it's your God-given gift that God gave you. But see, some people don't know nothing about that. Okay. So again, that's what you get from working with Ambrielle Nicole, baby. You get guidance and clarity. I'm with you to the end. And I'm not one of them coaches. I even told my students, now time is money. I ain't finna sit on the phone with you for 2 hours for free. I can't do that. This is how I feed my babies. But if you got a question, you lost on something, I'm the coach you can reach out to. Text my business line. Melissa will tell you. Text me. Shoot me a DM. I'm going to answer you because I want to see everybody win. It's bigger than me. I want to see us all win. So The next thing, oh, we already talked about the proven results. I had that wrote down too. So yeah. Let's see, put you out of here. But yeah, we already talked about the proven results, why it's important for me as a business coach to share my results from my students, my receipts, the money that I make in doing this, because that's what I teach. And social media, I want to touch on this too before I hop off of here, because I think I covered everything. I just wanted to let y'all know, share my testimony of me getting started and becoming a business owner and an entrepreneur and not having a business coach or a mentor. And I wanted to let y'all know what I offer. Oh, I also want to tell y'all this. My business coach in South Africa, he is actually, his name is Name Solo. You can look him up. He is actually the coach that got me started as a business coach. My mentor gave me the idea because when she taught me credit and stuff like that, like I told y'all, baby, I'm gonna invest. One thing about me, when it comes to knowledge, I'm gonna drop it on it. So my mentor, she actually told us in her course, Ashley Grayson, she was like, listen, this information that I'm teaching y'all, go sell it, go teach it to somebody else. She was like, go pour it into another individual. You know, she was like, everything that I'm giving y'all throughout these, I think her course is 8 or 9 weeks, but she was like, everything that I'm giving y'all throughout this 8 to 9 week course, take it and go give it, pass it on. She was like, that's what it's about. So when she told me that, I then started looking for a business, a coach to coach me. And that's when I ran across my coach in South Africa. I checked out his work, looked at his reviews from his students, you know, his success stories and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, you know, I want to work with him. Boom, reached out to him, paid him. And he is the one that coached me into becoming a business coach. So I wanted to share this with y'all before I got off of here. He asked me, he said, well, what is it that you want to teach? And my very first class was business structure. So me just giving y'all that entire testimony, because that was real life. It was no fluff. That was the truth, the God honest truth, in my story or whatever. So he was like, what is it that you want to teach? And I said, I want to teach other entrepreneurs about structuring a business. And he was like, okay, so tell me why. He said, why do you want to teach that? Like, why is that important to you? And so I went to explain it to him why that was important to me. And I said, I just remember when I got started, not having the help that I wish I had, not having, you know, the guidance, the clarity, the strategies, you know, different things like that, the tools and resources. I was like, I didn't have none of that stuff. I was lost. I didn't even know that a business coach and a mentor existed. You know, I was just winging it. And so he was like, you know what? He said, and that's exactly what we gonna focus on while you working with me. He was like, because I can hear, I actually gave him 2 things. Business structure was first and credit was the next thing. And he said that he could hear how passionate, he could hear the how passionate I was in my voice about business structure and about helping other entrepreneurs. So again, when I say it's bigger than me, y'all see me put that at the end of a lot of my posts that I put up. It's bigger than me, baby. Like, I truly, genuinely want to help other entrepreneurs, other content creators. So I wanted to share that with y'all because it was said it ain't gonna last forever. Okay? Baby, when this content creation wave is over, I am so smart, so intelligent, so knowledgeable. I will be teaching other things, okay? Because I have invested so much money, because I'm not afraid to invest in myself. I have invested so much money to learn these things. So again, I do not only teach content creation and social media. I teach business structure. I teach credit. A lot of y'all need that. From what I've heard, I teach credit. I also teach business credit. Okay, so if you starting a business and you need business funding, business credit, I could teach you that. I teach a Canva class For those of you that don't know how to make YouTube thumbnails, don't know how to make business cards, don't know how to make flyers, I teach that. I make all my man flyers. And my friends too, when they send it to me and tell me, hey, can you make me a quick flyer? I do it for them. And I teach content creation and I teach social media. So I teach a lot, okay? Because I have invested to learn a lot. And let me say this before I go. The money that I have invested, I don't charge nowhere near that. I'm a very affordable coach. Now, granted, if you want to work with me one-on-one, my one-on-ones, people can consider them to be a little pricey, but they nowhere near what other coaches charge. My one-on-ones are $150, $200, because again, it's worth it. And I stand by it. Everything that I do, I stand by it. But a $50 class, a $30 class, a $67 class. One of the ladies had her husband sit in for her. There go Erica. She'll tell y'all about the class. Hey, boo. Like I said, real results, real people. She'll tell y'all about it. One of the ladies that wrote a review, her husband had to sit in for her because she had another meeting to attend. She said when she got out of that meeting, her husband asked her, how much did that girl charge y'all for that class? She said, oh, she charged $37. He said, that girl done set up there and gave y'all $3,700 worth of information. He said, she just gave y'all thousands of dollars of information. And I have, because my coaches are millionaires and multimillionaires. So the stuff that they have taught me, I have added it into each of my classes. I know it worked. Okay? Because I learned from the best of the best. Ashley Grayson was my mentor. My very first, I invested with her multiple times. I have been in multiple courses with her. She has taught me a lot, a hell of a lot. Jamarcus Blandon, he was her coach. So when I saw her shout him out, and I'm just giving y'all a rundown of how I found my coaches. When I saw her shout him out and telling him thank you and this and that, I was like, oh, that's her coach. Oh, that's the plug. He got to be the GOAT. If he coach. After Jamarcus, one that taught me how to, and let me just break this too. Ashley taught me credit. She taught me business structure. She taught me about multiple streams of income. That girl, when I tell y'all, that girl has taught me a lot. I can't relate to what other people say. Never can, never will. She taught me a whole lot. I never knew about building multiple streams of income. I didn't know the first thing about generational wealth. She taught me that stuff. My mentor. So after her, like I said, I found her coach. He taught me more about business structure and about hiring a team and about marketing. So that's what I learned from him. The third person was my coach in South Africa, named Solo. He taught me how to become a business coach, because remember I told y'all that Ashley told us, take this information and teach it to somebody else. Don't sit on it. And Jamarcus told us the same thing. He said, use this information and help the next person. He said, everything I'm teaching y'all should be going and teaching it to somebody else, or either trying to sell it in an ebook or something. So when I got with my third coach, I didn't know the first thing about how to teach other people. I got under his wing and he helped me and trained me up to become a business coach. He helped me from beginning to end of what I didn't know, from teaching my very first class, from pricing it, from marketing it, putting it together, and all of that. He taught me all of that. So we had the third coach, and I got something different from each of them. I'm giving y'all the sauce now. When you're looking for a mentor or a business coach, make sure you're going to get exactly what you pay them for. My fourth coach is the one that still stuck with me to this day, because she in the same state as me. So we're in the same state, in the same city. So I just cling to her. Like, she have lunch and learns, business seminars. I'm there. I'm in the building, because I know she coming with the sauce. Charmaine Stevens. And I have invested. I told y'all that I have invested. I had a social media coach. I paid that coach $500, but It was a 1 week. I done talked about that story on another live. You know, it was 1 week and I didn't feel like I got my money's worth with that coach. So, you know, again, that's another story for another day or whatever. And I've talked about it before. And who else? And these are people, like I said, I work with them like literally. We work together. For Ashley, 2 months. Jamarcus, 1 month. My coach in South Africa, a full month. And Charmaine, I have worked with her. She just stuck with me, okay? So these are people that when I shout them out, is because I was right under them, you know, like right under them. But what is his name? Derek Harper. I have not worked directly under him, but I have purchased some of his courses about credit and about financial literacy. And I'm telling y'all these people, hey Jasmine, hey boo, I'm telling y'all these people so y'all can go connect with them. Like, y'all should be writing their name down and following them. Derek Harper, I have taken some of his credit courses and stuff like that, some of his credit classes and credit webinars and things of that nature. There's an Asian guy, he taught me how to build my Instagram. His name is John. I can't think of his last name, I'm sorry, but and again, his was just like a webinar also. So these people right here are not people that I work directly up under. But Ashley, Jamarcus Blandon, Name Solo, and Charmaine Steven, I work directly under them, you know, like with them. So that's why when I talk about my coaches, I always got to shout them out, you know, like, and give credit to them because they have helped me in my business elevate to where it is today. So that's all I had for y'all. I think I touched on everything. We talked about guidance and clarity. Oh, this one last thing, I didn't highlight it, that's why I didn't touch on it. Y'all, when you are working with a business coach and a mentor, their job is to give you tools and strategies. Mark said, who's the credit guy? Derek Harper. And you can find all these people on Facebook, y'all, or you can Google them or whatever. But Derek Harper and Jamarcus Blandon, he also has a book that I purchased that says good credit is something, but don't quote me on this, but excellent credit is sexy or something like that, or good credit is sexy. It's something, but yeah, he has a book also, so y'all can look him up. But and it teaches you about credit and all of that. And each of them offer one-on-one, but I will tell you they one-on-ones are Ashley doesn't, but the rest of them that I named, Charmaine Stevens, my coach that I work with right now, she offers one-on-ones. My coach in South Africa, Name Solo, he offers one-on-one. And I don't know if Jamarcus does, but I do want to tell you, don't go over there playing, okay? They one-on-ones are not what my one-on-one is, $100 and $200. It's some thousands, you know. But they've been in business for a long time, and each of them are very successful. Like I said, my coaches are multimillionaires. So I'm working with the best of the best. But that's what I was telling y'all about strategies and tools or whatever. When you're working with a mentor or a business coach, they should be able to give you strategies and tools to be successful, to become successful. It's up to you. Now, you can't blame your business coach. It's just like that class that I taught the other night. I got really great reviews, but they can't blame me if they don't do nothing with the information. You got to take the information and implement. And so the overall thing of having a mentor and a business coach is so you can save time. Think about the time that I would have saved from my testimony that I just, my testimony that I just shared with y'all. Think about all that time that I would have saved if I had a business coach. I made some bad mistakes. I made some costly mistakes. Putting my personal number on there, putting my home address on there, you know, like I didn't know. I didn't know. So, you know, it saves you those costly mistakes, and y'all, time is money. So stop listening to them people. Let me see what Tanya said. Is she showing out? Sis, I need to start credit courses because, baby, you should. You really should. And I always tell people too, y'all, this is another nugget, write it down. anything that you're knowledgeable in, don't let people try to knock you down and tell you what you can or can't be selling. Anything that you are knowledgeable in, you can sell it. You can put it in a course and sell it. You don't even have to teach live classes like I do. You could just do a recording and sell it that way and make money in your sleep, and it just keeps selling. Like I know a lot of coaches that do that also. Derek Harper that I just told y'all about, his course that I purchased. It wasn't a live training. Now he go live a lot too, Mark. He goes live a lot and do like a lot of teaching on live. So he is definitely somebody that you want to connect with. But the course that I purchased from him, that's why, you know, like I said, I didn't work directly under him like my other coaches. But what I purchased from him, it was just like a recording, you know. I still have it like in my phone saved to this day. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I just wanted to touch on that because stop listening to people that you would not trade places with. I don't care how much they talking and running their mouth. Baby, you can't tell me nothing. Okay? I need to make that a sound. You can't tell me nothing. Nothing at all. I would not trade places with you. I do not want that life. So quit listening to those people. Oh, don't pay people for this. They selling information that you can Google. If you can Google it, why everybody ain't doing it and successful? Answer me that. If it's so easy and you can hop on Google and you can just Google, how can I be a millionaire tomorrow? Why everybody ain't doing it? How can I build my social media presence and build my platforms up? How can I gain more followers? If you can Google that, why is everybody not doing it? Why your following ain't up? I'm just saying. It gotta make sense. Let's see. My southern voice. Mark said I love the accent. But yeah, y'all, that's what I want to come on and talk to you guys about. Erica said, oh yes, Ambriel's class is the truth. I will definitely be. Y'all, I need to turn this air off because every time air is blowing in my face, it make me cough. It was hot when I came in here. Ambriel's class is the truth. I will definitely be in more classes. I may even retake the content course again. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for writing a review also. Ashley said she gives more than her prices, and I do. I over deliver, and that's why when that lady's husband, I think her name is Alicia, when her husband said she just literally gave y'all thousands of dollars of information, I know that. Like, and that's not being smart to him. I'm just saying, I know the information that I have in here is worth thousands of dollars because I done grabbed a little bit from everybody. Like my mentor, I watched her build her following. I watched her connect with her people, and I went and did the same thing. I learned that from her. I learned networking from my coach in South Africa and my business coach, Charmaine Stevens. Like, if she don't do nothing else, she gonna network. She gonna network and put her business in front of the people that need to see it. And so, you know, I've learned a little bit from all of them. Let's see. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I pray that, you know, whoever this live is for, you get what you need from it, whether it's from the tips that I dropped about business, whether it's from my mistakes, because that's my job as a business coach, to help my students and my clients or whoever work with me to not make those same mistakes. So I just pray, you know, that you get what you need from this video. If you know somebody that need this information, share it to them, you know, and even to the people that you getting started and you feel like it's rough. I went through that too. I told y'all when I cleaned that first house, I made almost $400, and I was like, okay, like, you said you got me, God, and you got me. But I also went through a phase of not getting no clients, not getting booked. And I got scared. I did. I got scared. I got discouraged because I'm like, I jumped. You said jump, and I jumped. Like, okay, what's next? What we doing? You know, I'm up there talking to God like, God, what we doing now? I jumped when you said do it. I jumped out on faith. So, but again, you know, that's just my story, and here I am, you know, 5 years later, because that was 2019. So August of 2019 actually. So do it get hard? Yes, it do. I said at the beginning, your faith got to be strong to be in this entrepreneur game, because it ain't no joke. Okay, you had days where you will make $500, $1,000. You might make $2,000, and you gonna have days where you gonna make zero. Okay. If you offer credit course, please keep me posted. Look, Tanya said she gonna do it, honey. I do have a credit class. I don't really advertise it because I feel like it's more like I could teach it in a group class too, but I feel like it's more for one-on-one. Thank you, G5. But yeah, I do credit, like I said, business structure to anybody that want to start a business and you just don't know where to start. I can help you. I can give it to you step by step to save you the time that I was wasting. A Canva class to teach about thumbnails, editing, like everything I learned, I teach. Okay, if I go learn something today and I don't teach it right when I learn it, that's another thing that I exactly when I learn it. I learn it, I implement, and I see that it works for me, and then I go teach it. I don't care if it worked for my coach, my business coach, Charmaine. I don't care if it worked for my mentor, Ashley. I want to see that it worked for me so I can teach it from my experience. I can't teach from nobody else's experience. So again, if I learn something tomorrow, baby, and I start implementing it, and I be like, oh, this worked, I'm about to teach this, that's what I'm gonna do. So it's gonna always work. To the hater in the back, it's gonna always work. Okay? Because I'm very smart, very intelligent, and it's gonna always be a way, because God gonna always make a way. I need to take a course for the ins and outs, so I'll be taking yours, but for the most part, I got these credits to a T. I know that's right. I got my CDLs, had them for 5 years. I just need to know how to get a business loan. I don't know how to go about that. Yes, connect with me. You can text my business number, because I know about business credit, business funding. Now, what I don't do, a lot of people always write me and ask me about grants. I am not that coach that think I know everything. I have my expertise area, and I have my weak areas, and I will tell you, oh, I don't know that. They'll tell y'all in class when they was asking me questions, I was like, oh, I'm not knowledgeable about that. I'm not the coach that act like I know everything. Like I said, a lot of people ask me about grants and stuff. That's not my, that's not my area. It's not my field. So I can't tell you anything about grants and things of that nature, but I can refer you to someone, because when I was in the credit industry, I met a lot of people that do grants, write grants and can help you and assist you and stuff like that. So, but I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I done completed my homework, and we've been out here for over an hour, so got that done. And shout out to who for my topic today. I appreciate it.